What's up, guys? We're gonna do a quick video here, doing a little more mower maintenance this week. I've been noticing when I get on some hills, one side's gripping real good, the other side not so much, and that's because we're running out of tread here on this tire. I actually replaced the other one last year and just now getting around to doing this one. I would recommend you replace them both at the same time if you can, but not a big deal. So we went ahead and got ourselves a new tire here, the old eBay special. You can get whatever tire you want. If you want to get a Carlisle, go right ahead. But these knockoff tires do the job just fine. So we're going to go ahead and we're just jacking up the mower here. Get the wheels off the ground so we can get that one off. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab our impact gun and our sockets. See what size it is here. Got it on the first try. It's 13/16. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that on the old impact. I had to grab a wobble because I don't have an extension. I have mostly 3/8 and 1/4 inch stuff, just some 1/2 inch stuff. So I guess I need to get myself some extensions one of these days. But the wobble will serve the purpose for now. Go ahead and zip them off. And yeah, guys, this might be something that you've always wanted to do and might seem a little daunting or something, but maybe you can afford just to have everything taken in and fixed at the dealer at a mower mechanic, and that's fine too. But I've always kind of enjoyed taking stuff apart and doing it myself, and it's just a bonus that it saves me some money. Also, many times in my life, out of necessity, I have had to do things myself because I could not afford it. So yeah, we grabbed the valve stem remover here, valve stem tool. I'm just taking the core out, drain that air quickly. In about 3 seconds, it's done. And now we're going to start the process of trying to break the bead. Sometimes this works. Jump up and down on it. And, make sure you stabilize yourself on something. You see I kick it over here to the bench. Try and jump on it. It rained earlier that day, so my feet are a little wet. The tire's a little wet, so no go. So I grabbed a little mini sledge here, 3-pound sledge. Make sure you don't hit your rim, but this does the trick pretty much every time. I'm just wiping away some of this stuff here, run over all kinds of stuff in people's lawns. And, tires are dirty once they get used especially. And we're going to flip it over. Let's knock this other bead off. There it is. You can see bead is off. And now is where I would normally go and get tire spoons. Again, I don't have any. You can go buy some Harbor Freight, probably really cheap. Maybe I'll do that one day, but I just don't do enough tires to warrant really having any in my toolbox. So a couple big flatheads does the trick. I can get that out. The one side, you just kind of pry a little bit at a time, and then I like this trick here. Grab a pair of ice grips, and you can get that on the rim there, and it kind of holds it in place so it can't move around, and then you can just kind of go around with your flatheads, little at a time. Just a little trick that I've learned over the years. Looks like we got some rust on this rim. So whoever had this mower before me, because I did get this used. I actually got this mower for free, and it had a blown left-hand hydro, and I rebuilt the hydro, and yeah, it's got about 500 hours on it. It's got an hour meter, and it's got a few other problems, but we've fixed most of them. The last thing it really needs is a muffler. Somebody popped a hole in it, trying to get it unstuck from the ditch bank, the people I got it from. Anyhow, just going through, we're going to clean up the rim here really quick. get out all that stop leak that they had in there, and just clean it up in general. Some of the dirt and debris off of it. Clean up that bead sealing surface really well. Yeah, rinse it off here. And again, I'm not going to worry about the rust. It's just mainly surface rust. It's getting in there a little bit maybe, but nothing to worry about. It'll long outlast this mower most likely. And if not, you know, rim's not too expensive in the future. If a guy wanted to replace it at some point. Yep, so here we go. Throw this old stinky tire away. And we'll grab our nice fresh new tire. Just kind of trying to stretch it out and help it out a little bit. Normally when these tires come in, they're kind of collapsed. And one thing I like to do is set them by a heater, put them in the sun, something like that, just to kind of make the rubber a little more pliable. And it helps when you're seating the bead. And now you can see me trying to shove this in here. This is normally where I'd say soapy water or tire lube or something like that if you have some. But I do end up forcing it in here. You know, like I said, some soapy water or something can kind of help make sure you don't damage your tire when you're putting it on. And we're going to go ahead and do the vice grip trick again. I start to try to force this thing on and realize pretty quickly that I need a second pair of vice grips and some lube. So I got some of this Dawn Power Wash. It works really good. Again, you can see I'm kind of fighting it before I realized I should go grab myself a second pair of vice grips. There we go. Got it on there. Work smarter, not harder. And go ahead and just do the same thing. Kind of work it around. I try to be mindful of the edges of the rim. Not to scratch it or, you know, put any big marks in it. I want to force it too much. Yeah, now we're going to go ahead and seat the bead. We got this little air compressor, this little Ryobi guy. You know, you can seat the bead many ways. This is how I do it with a little compressor like this.
24 psi. 24.
We're going to go ahead and put it on there and get our strap, run the strap around. I'll set it up on in there and we'll tighten the strap down. That kind of helps force the edges of the tire out into the bead sealing surface. And then once we get it far enough here, we would turn the compressor on, get some air going through it. You can be kind of beating it. It kind of helps push the sides out as well. And then, yeah, we're going to throw a little more lube on there. And that's really what it needed. I've been doing this whole thing kind of dry. And if you guys have ever done tires, you'll know that lubrication really helps. And right there, you can see it's kind of starting to set the bead. And now I'm just letting the bead set really well. You know, I did check the PSI beforehand. This tire's max is 24, so I think I let it go to about 20. Just to make sure we had a really good seal on the bead. And then we're going to take it off. I still haven't put the core in yet. We're going to do that right now. That way it'll hold air. Then screw that guy in there. And now we're going to air it up for real. I checked the manufacturer specs here. I don't normally. I usually just put about 12 to 15 pounds of air in a lawnmower tire. You know, the main thing is to keep them the same. That way you get an even cut. And you get also even traction. But yeah, we're going to air them up, I think, to 13.5 here. Kind of checking things over. Here we go. 12 to 14. 13.5. I checked the other tire on the mower. We got it up to 13.5 as well. I didn't show that on camera. Just showing you here, valve stem goes out. One time when I first started as a mower mechanic, a mower tech, I did it backwards and I put the valve stem in. I'm also showing you there that those nuts have a chamfer, or the rim has a chamfer in the lug nut holes, the stud holes, and it matches the nut there. It has kind of a conical shape on one side. Anyhow, when I was first starting off the mower tech, one time I put the tire on backwards, and it didn't cause any damage, but it just didn't want to go anywhere because the tire was plumb up against the frame and just kind of kept the mower from moving. So learned that lesson pretty quick. Make sure you guys don't do that. And that's it. That's the end of this one. Just kind of wanted to show you a quick, another little day in the life, and here's some more maintenance I got to do. Stay tuned for more.